Greetings, critters! It's Fox here, and welcome to my Burrow of Thoughts, aka my channel, where we talk about everything spooky. And today will be a spooky book review of a book I read years ago and just reread. It is The Shuddering by Ania Ahlborn. So settle into your burrows because things are about to get spooky. A little bit about the plot of The Shuddering by Ania Ahlborn. Only in the den of winter do they emerge. And when a group of friends head to the snowy hills of Colorado in hopes to reunite and ignite flames of friendship once more, they will meet in a mix of snow and blood. Okay, my thoughts on The Shuddering by Ania Ahlborn. First off, this is a reread for me. I think I read it at least 2.5, maybe even 3 years ago. But this and a Boris Bosick book were the first two horror books I had ever read since high school. It had taken me years to get back into reading, and more importantly, back into the horror genre. Now, this is a good creature feature. It has a good plot with some ambiguity around, you know, what the creature's origins are and so forth. It does have different, no, I'm not going to say timelines, but little snippets of the creature venturing towards the main characters that is blood-filled and a little bit gory. And I was there for it. I was totally into that. I love a good splatter, blood splatter on my brain. What can I say? The psyche is a little twisted, I guess. I kid. So the book is pretty fast paced because it does have those action sequences of carnage. But the characters were just okay to me. I didn't find them overly likable, but I didn't hate them. To be honest, there was a dog in the mix that its survival was the only thing I really cared about. The rest of them I was like, you do you and best of luck, bon voyage. So that was okay though. And the one thing I did like about the characters' setting and their vibe was that they all had kind of a tension between them and different histories, and that was well explored. And it was also explored in their survival mentality when they started to go into survival mode. So I thought that was really cool. And I also liked how there was different reactions to surviving against a horde of creatures coming at your blacked out house. It was gnarly, it was intense, and it was so enjoyable. It is a perfect winter read for me because it does have a winter setting. I find in the colder months, this is just the best. So, if you've read Ania Ahlborn before and you haven't read The Shuddering, I ask you, why not? This is my favorite book by her. And I've read A Part in the Dark, her two novella book. And I've read If You See Her. I've read Brother and The Shuddering, and I have to say The Shuddering is my all-time favorite by this author. And I'm super grateful that I read it when I did because it really helped get me back into reading, enjoying reading, and just submerging myself in a suspension of disbelief. And I love a good creature feature, as we all know. I'm a fox. What can I say? Anyway, if you're looking again for a perfect winter read that is of a horror vibe with blood and action and tension, then look no further than The Shuddering by Ania Ahlborn. You won't be disappointed. It is a really sensational read. That all being said, I am rating it 5 tails out of 5. I loved it, enjoy it. Every time I read it, it is a really good read, and I can't wait to read it again next winter. I think it's going to be a every holiday read for me henceforth. So again, The Shuddering by Ania Ahlborn is rated 5 tails out of 5. Loved it. Well, critters, that's all from this Den of Frights today. Thank you so much for watching and being here with me and your support. It does mean the whole wide and wild wilderness to me. It does, critters. And until next time, stay cozy and stay spooky. Bye.